ELI5 Why the edges of a measuring tape has to be so sharp. It needs to be thin enough to roll up but sturdy enough to stick out. As a result, it's made with thin metal. Because it is made of thin metal, for reasons the other commenters state, it is cheaper to stamp, cut metal leaving sharp edges. I've once used a very expensive tape measure that had the edges rounded over. And it still felt sharp. Essentially what everyone has already said. Thin plus sturdy equals sharp. A bonus fun tidbit for you too. Ever wonder why the top of the measuring tape is always a little loose no matter how new, old it is? It's by design. https u2.be/ampip26uo. The metal has to be as thin as possible so that it's as light as possible. Most people don't want to be carrying around a 5 pounds tape measure. You mean a metal measuring tape, right? The type that comes in toolkits, because the measuring tapes we use for sewing are made of plastic. And definitely have no sharp edges, as we have to measure right against someone's skin equals. In very simplified, sharpness is really just a very small radius between two angled surfaces. Secondly, the largest possible edge radius between surfaces is the tangent circle, which for sheet metal will be half the thickness of the material. Now take those two ideas and apply it to the thin piece of metal that is a tape measure, and you almost can't avoid them having sharp edges. They don't have to be. When you are laying out the foundation of a building, you typically use a 100-foot or 200-foot cloth tape. Yeah, very much. Then spent the rest of the weekend holding the tape as if it were radioactive. So, cut yourself, did you? Tape measures will do that. Invest in good tapes, Stanley or Milwaukee. Not only are their tapes' edges not too sharp, they retract slowly. Don't forget to share, like and subscribe for more content.